Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining. This is the Old Man in Digital World. I'm happy to be with you. You know, it's really interesting. We've been growing on the channel, and we really enjoy that. And we wanted to take a moment to think about what's the future like. We may want to review movies or TV shows or video games or anime. And how can we do that? I mean, everybody likes to review stuff, but what kind of system can you put together that makes sense, that everyone can get? Because when we look at games, when we look at movies, the way that I like to look at it is it worth it? How much money did I put in and how much time did I get out of it? And as you can see, we play a lot of games. I've played a lot of games over the years. I'm really bad at almost all of them, but I play a lot of games, and I've enjoyed them. And some of the best games I've ever played, Banished, I've done 600 hours in. RimWorld, I've played 400 hours in. Kenshi, 364 hours in that game. Valheim, I did 170 hours on that, and you can see it on the show. I've done 120 hours on Shadow Empire. I know a lot of these games are not games most people know, but I like them. Those games that I've played for like a little over 40 hours. Cyberpunk, X4, Shadowrun, Zion, Battlefleet Gothic. And then there's games that, not so great, not so much fun for various reasons. I mean, there's Civilization. I played for 31 hours. Divinity Original Sin, 31 hours. Stone Shard, which I should get back to because I kind of like that one. 28 hours. Pathfinder, 20 hours. Another one that I like, I should get back to. So some of these games, you're wondering, like, well, what's the thing? And then there's the games that I've played for 10 hours and like, why did I spend the money on that? Endzone, Guild Wars, Guild 3, Stonehearth, Eratus, Kingdoms Reborn. Tainted Grail is new, so it's still getting up there. Evil Genius, the games like Vagarous. And then there's the games that, you play it the first hour and it's like, why in the world did I spend the money on this? What's the point? They're just not games. I don't even know why I have some of these games still on my system. Well, Helium is just free. They just tossed that at me. It was useless. So you got to wonder, what's the difference between those games? And how would you make that compare to something like Wonder Woman 1984 or maybe John Wick 1 and 2 or 3 or maybe The Matrix? What system can make that work? And I got to tell you, I was trying to figure it out. And so I decided I was going to have a conversation with the one person who could really understand what I was talking about. And you've probably seen his name in some of the games when I'm playing them because I often mention Khan. Well, this is Khan. This is Tyr Genghis Khan. That's right. Say hi. Hi. He's very popular, and he's far more popular than I am sure. And Khan, he loves video games too, or at least he likes to watch me play video games and sit in my lap. And so Khan is watching the game. Sometimes you hear him in the background. And I'm thinking, why not create a system where Khan is the feature? So think of it like this. If I have a game that's not worth it, or the movie that's not worth the price. If you pay $20 to go see a movie, you pay $20, $30 to play a video game. You're paying for something streaming online. If you're spending $20, you should be able to watch that more than once. It should be something that was worth your time. And it has to be worth the time that you're not going to spend with your best buddy, Khan. That's right. Good boy. So if I'm not going to spend time with Khan, it better be worth it. So the thing that I think of is, so if it's not worth the money, then it's going to be Khan he's going to want a cookie. And if it's worth the money, which means, I watched it, maybe watched it twice, maybe I played one of the games for like 40 hours, I mean, Cyberpunk is a $60 game, and it costs, and I've played 55 hours, so it's just about worth what it costs. X4 Foundations cost about $30. I've played 55 hours. It's about worth what I actually spent for it. So if we're going that route, then we got to say that's something that's Khan, and he got a cookie. Good boy. And then there's the games that are actually worth playing. There are the movies that are worth watching, like The Matrix or John Wick 1, 2, 3. 2 is my favorite. Movies like Star Wars, the original trilogy. Something where you really are enjoying it. You're going back over and over again. The Princess Bride. Great movie. Want to see that over and over again. Game of Thrones, seasons 1, 2, 3, 4. I watched that over and over. I enjoy that. That's worth the money. That's worth the time. And it's worth a lot more than what I actually paid for it. When I got Banished, I think I paid $15 for it originally, and I've played 600 hours. That's the way I look at movies and games and comic books and anime. And I think that works for all the systems. So going forward, if we do ratings, and I'm thinking we're going to do some ratings of some stuff out there, we're going to put it, and it's going to be simple. It's a picture of Khan, and there's Khan who wants a cookie. There's Khan who's got a cookie. And then there's Khan being a good boy. So you know that we think it's really worth the money. That's the way I'm thinking of doing it. I think it makes sense. I hope you think it makes sense too. And I hope you enjoy seeing Khan on the screen. He's a lot more friendly and he's way more cute than I am. So that's what we're doing here at the Old Man with the Digital World. Hopefully you enjoy that too. This is my secondary channel, and I do this as a backup. I play the games because I enjoy them, and I hope you enjoy them too. I always look forward to hearing your comments. Tell me what you think about what we're doing. Tell me when you think I screwed up. And yes, I know you're going to make fun of me when I play a game and I completely get it wrong. That's okay too.